I see a person who takes strange little demons into her home by choice. I believe nowadays you call them foster carers. So, we must start. And this is my part to introduce the show. One last thing to say. It's great to see Sean in the front row. Where is she? Oh, there you are. Goodness me. So you can tell I haven't got my glasses on. So the time has come. The start is here. And this is Just with Friends play of the year. Oh, whoa, whoa. And Bryce, whoa.
My new bill is very important.
What? More important than your wife's happiness?
Of course not. It's a question of priority.
Well, what's so important about this bill?
It's my new anti-vice bill. There's far too much sex going on and I'm not having any of it. Sex mad.
Oh, not round here, it hasn't.
Needs clearing up. Nowadays, people are too decadent, too promiscuous. We live in a permissive society, Amelia.
Daddy, how do you spell fancy?
There's a strong swing in the Senate towards tougher action. The atmosphere is quite right for a new bill to be introduced. It would do me a lot of good, my dear.
Ooh, in what way?
How does the title, Empress, grab you?
Oh, no, I don't think it would suit you.
Not for me, for you. I have priorities, Ammonia. I intend to reach the top. This bill will be a necessary stepping stone.
And meeting has 2 E's, doesn't it?
Well, I wish you'd give me some warning, Lucy, because I don't even know what they're wearing in Rome this year.
But you're not coming, my dear.
Why ever not? Oh, it's a nice place to be by a husband's side when he tells everyone to stop enjoying themselves.
How do you spell desire?
No, Ammonia. It'd be far too boring in Rome, hanging around whilst we make all our dreary speeches.
Oh, I'm sure I could find something to do. Have the bargains in the markets. Or go to the Colosseum. Oh, I hear the gladiators are stronger and more handsome than ever this year.
And what? Hear of it, my dear. You and Erotica must go and spend the weekend with my mother at Tedious in the countryside.
With Botoxia? In the sticks?
I've made all the arrangements.
Oh, ludicrous!
next mad.
Oh, here, let me see that. Hi, do you fancy meeting up later? I've a strong desire to do something verging on the ridiculous. You know how bonking mad I am. Harmless, I suppose.
I didn't have enough room to write a longer message.
Oh, well, you could always abbreviate the text. Then you could call it texting. Mummy, you're so funny. Whatever will you think of next? Texting?
Ah, ludicrous. Well, look here. There you are. I'll let you. About time.
I know I'm a bit late.
Cook? What's wrong with her?
Oh, I had to bring her round, mistress.
Bring her round. What's the matter with her?
Oh, she'll be mixing her drinks again. The latest is the David and Goliath special. One small shot and you're down and out.
Staff problems are all I need.
Oh, hello. I'm Lurkio, head slave to my master and mistress, Ludicrous Sextus and his wife, Ammonia, the dynamic duo.
What have you got there, Lurky?
Oh, these mistress, these are my poles.
Oh, yes, but what are those hairy things?
Oh, these are the packed lunches for your trip.
I hope mine doesn't have mustard on it.
Oh, why not, mistress? I thought you liked a bit of the hot stuff.
Oh, not all the time, Lurky.
Oh, no, just between meals, I suppose. Oh, Cornelius, help me with this lot.
Sorry, can't do that.
What do you mean? I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. I'm head slave around here, remember?
You mean rules, Mercure?
What?
I'm a footman. Loading carts, pulling carts, loading luggage, delivering letters. That's my job. Food is your job. That's for the general household slave.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Anything to do with feet, you see.
All right. Well, how about this? Try this besides.
Oh,
Claudius, come and carry my luggage.
yes, mistress.
Flaming cheek. I'll give him feet. Honestly, you just can't get the staff these days. Especially not with this lot. I was in a better cast when I broke my leg. Oh, anyway, all this running around, I must have a sit down. Sorry about that. Anyway, what was I going to tell you? Oh, I've got a shocking memory. Shocking! Oh, yes, that's it. I was going to put you in the picture. Let us familiarise ourselves. Here we all are in ancient Pompeii, courtesy of B&Q. Now, you all know where Pompeii is, don't you? Yes? Italy, yes, that's right. Now, if you imagine Italy looking like a long woman's leg with a high heel on the end, then Pompeii is about halfway up. Not quite high enough to be interesting, but quite racy all the same. Now, as I said, I am slave to Ludicrous Sextus, which, as I'm sure you've guessed, stands for Ludicrous the Sixth, and not Ludicrous Sexy. Now, I always like to start with the prologue. Not only is it a quick way for me to get into the fruity part of the plot, but it also allows me to let you know who is who does what to who, and to whom they does what to. And in addition, how. Which brings me to the fruity part. The prologue today is all about a handsome young slave who found himself working alone in Pompeii. Now, when he arrived, the first thing he heard was...
I've tried everything with it, but it's gone all floppy. Damned green fly. Ah, look here. Look here. I want a quiet word. Oh,
Here we go. Come, master, fire away.
it's about to run a delicate matter.
Oh yes, one of those. I'm all ears.
It's about a subject quite close to my heart, one that I don't open up about very often.
Oh yes, your wallet, master?
I don't know
which way to put it.
Oh, I see that old problem. Well, it's quite simple, Master, but first we just...
Naturally. I'm talking about certain ladies.
Well, naturally, but it's just the same.
Certain ladies who like to do things with us men. Are you with me?
Oh, certainly, Master, you're paid.
I'm talking
I think we all know what you're talking about.
a little bit of research for my Senate bill. Right? My wife thinks I'm going to Rome for the weekend, but I'm not really.
Oh, yes. Oh, see, the plot thickens.
Now, I'm only telling you this, Lucio, because you are my slave, and I trust you explicitly. You won't spill the beans, will you?
Me, Master? Spill the beans? Never. What beans, Master?
Well, I've taken a bit of a fancy to the lady who lives in the villa across the lake, the one with the high wall. Perhaps you've noticed her.
Oh, you mean the beautiful suspender? The well-known nymphomaniac of beauty. Oh, can't really say I've noticed.
What I want you to do is to take this note of her, inviting her over for tea this afternoon.
For tea, Master?
And hopefully she'll stay for breakfast as well.
Oh, I get the picture, yes.
It's all in the name of
Oh,
research.
yes, of course it is, yes.
It's all very hush-hush.
Oh, yes, very hush, hush. You heard him. Hush, hush. Keep it to yourselves.
Ammonia and erotica are going to my mother's at Tedious in the countryside.
Oh, Mistress Botoxia.
So, between you, me, and a beautiful suspender,
Oh, so just the three of us then.
there's my son, nauseous, of course.
Nauseous, well, we don't want him in on it. I mean, he's so young and innocent.
Exactly. And that's the way I wanted to stay. I don't want him knowing about suspender.
Oh, no, Master.
I have recently noticed a change in my son.
Oh, yes.
No longer is he interested in his hobbies.
Oh, but his butterfly collection is legendary.
Indeed. But he is no longer interested. Nowadays, his attention is on bodies.
Bodies, Master? Oh, heavenly bodies.
No, human bodies. Do you know what I caught him doing yesterday? He was standing in front of the mirror, stark naked, looking at himself. And can you guess what he was doing?
Oh, I shudder to think, Master.
Citing his lover.
Well, never.
He is no longer a boy, I fear. I want you to keep an eye on him, keeping him away from certain ladies.
Right, I see, so I'm to get you and this Mistress Suspender together, but at the same time keep your son away from women like her.
That's about the size of it, yes,
Oh, yes, well, these things can cost, you know, Master. Dig deep. Oh, yes. Well, I'm sure anything is possible.
Perhaps this would help.
I'm sure I can find a way to keep your son distracted, Master.
As long as it's not women, Pinocchio.
Oh, no, Master, I shall leave that up to you.
As long as you understand your responsibilities, or else it's the lions.
Oh, yes, oh, the lions. Oh, dear.
Now, I must go and collect my personal belongings and then I must be off. Remember, mum's the word.
Oh, yes, 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 of course. Oh, yes. You can bring things from the kitchen when the mistress asks you to.
Certainly not. I'm a footman, as I've told you before.
Then what's this then? What's in here?
Ow! Anything to do with feet, you see?
Cobblers.
Lecchio, I like the words.
Why, I'm popular today. Yes, mistress?
I'm not happy with the way things have been going lately.
Oh, it's cook, isn't it, mistress? Oh, yes, she drinks everything in sight. She'll just have to go.
No, I'm talking about the general running of the household.
Oh, yes?
Yes, a certain lazy streak has been creeping in.
Well, you let me know who he is, mistress, and I'll show him the door. We want that sort around here.
I'm talking about you, Lecchio.
Me, mistress?
Yes, you. I mean, last week you were bathing in my bath.
Oh, well, we're allowed to, mistress, once a month. Servants' concessions.
Yes, but not at the same time as I'm in it.
Well, that was a misunderstanding, mistress. I could have sworn you said, Lecchio, come and try me.
Try me is what I said.
Silly.
Yes. Well, things have been getting very shoddy recently, and I hold you responsible. You are the head servant
just?
Well, there are only servants wanting to take your place.
Who would want my job?
Well, Cornelius, for one.
Oh, I knew it. Cornelius. The toad. Oh, I could see it in his eyes, mistress.
Oh, see what?
Oh, power, mistress. He won't be happy at just being head slave. Oh, no. He's got his eyes set on higher things.
Oh, to be one of my eunuchs.
Oh, I don't think he's got the balls for that.
Well, at least he's efficient. He's more than I can say for him. Oh, anyway, I prepare to give you one final chance.
Thank you, mistress.
Yes, but you must pull your sandal straps up.
Oh, consider
Or I'll
mistress.
have no alternative than to throw you to the lions.
Oh, those lions again. But what about my pride? Oh, get it, come on! Lions, pride! Oh, forget it. Oh, yes. And what do we have this time?
These are the mistress's wings.
And the connection with feet is?
Each hair is a foot long.
Anyway, hair today, tomorrow.
Not me, mate. I go to the top.
Right, are you ready, my dear?
Oh, as I let it be. I still don't see why I can't come to Rome.
As I've explained, you'll be far happier with my mother.
Oh, but what will I do? I mean, I hate the countryside.
Go down to the stable, select a strong animal.
Yes, get something between your legs and enjoy yourself.
Oh, but I hate that kind of thing. Oh, I'm a hopeless writer. I can never get her up into the saddle.
Oh, well, perhaps some of the stable lads could gather round and give you some suggestions, mistress.
Lady, you're quite right, my dear. I'm sure there'll be plenty of offers to get you mounted.
No, I suppose I could give it a go. And when I return, I expect things to be in order.
Oh, yes, mistress, I shall do my very best.
You can rely on me, mistress.
Yes, I shall do my best.
You can rely on me, mistress.
Shit, mate. I'm head slave around here, and don't you forget it.
Not for long.
Cornelius, while I'm away, can you make sure you deliver this, please?
Certainly, young mistress.
Well, thank you so much. Make sure my friend gets the message.
Certainly, mistress.
Now, let us go down to the terminus. Cornelius, you know what to do.
Yes, master. Straight away, master.
Straight away, master.
I'll have to watch him. Make sure he doesn't get his foot on the ladder. Get it! Foot! Ladder! Oh, please, yourself.
Right, off we go.
I'm sure that volcano is going to erupt one day.
Mummy, I'm frightened.
Oh dear, it's pathetic, isn't it? Could you do it a bit louder? It's meant to be Vesuvius bush, not a fart in a bath. Honestly, these stage hands don't want me bother. Come on. Oh, we just have to go ourselves. That's better. Get on with it.
I'm sure that volcano is going to erupt one day.
Mummy, I'm frightened.
Oh, don't worry, Erotica. It's the big ones you have to watch.
Yes, good.
She know.
The gods will protect us. No need to get excited. Vesuvius only sends out the odd tremor.
Yes, a bit like you.
Right then, off we go.
All right, we'll have a look too. Oh, right. Okay, right. So, where was I? Oh, yes, that's it, yes. The prologue. So, when this handsome slave
Oh,
came
nine, and thrice nine.
Oh dear. It's Senna the soothsayer. A little of her goes a long way. How are you, my dear?
I must warn you of strange happenings.
Oh, yes.
I had one in my bed last night.
Oh, what a strange happening.
A visitation.
No, that would be strange for you.
It warned me of evil things that are going to happen to you.
That's right, give me the good news.
It is meant as a warning for things to come.
Here we go.
Let me look in my crystal ball.
Yes. Where have you hidden it?
Can't find it. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, you have a look. Be careful, be careful. Make sure you get the right one. Don't want any major moves on this show.
Here we are. Oh, woe, woe, and thrice woe.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
I see a severe snowstorm in Rome, a big freeze, icicles everywhere, death to many, and the gladiators will wish they had their armors not so short at the thigh,
Why?
because it's going to freeze their
Oh,
bodies.
no, that's the wrong one. That's the little snow globe souvenir the master gave you last year. Have another dig, dear.
Well, perhaps this time I won't see any snow.
Yes, well, never mind the weather forecast. What's going to happen to me in the future? Do I ever get freed?
Oh, nigh, and thrice nigh.
Oh, what does it say?
Speak to me, O born. Speak to me, O born.
Well, I've heard of talking balls. Can we get to the prophecy, please?
You are going to receive a visitation.
Oh, well, as long as it's not the same one who calls on you.
No, a beautiful, young, nubile girl.
Oh, that sounds more like it.
She will do anything you desire.
My kind of girl.
But beware!
Oh, there's always a catch, isn't there?
She comes with dangerous, treacherous, and villainous.
Oh, she can bring the whole family as far as I can see. Well,
You must be careful.
well, don't worry. I like a bit of competition, as long as I win.
I also see treachery afoot.
Oh, that'll be Cornelius. He's got a thing about feet.
I see death for him. His fate is undescribably ghastly.
You mean a sort of feet beyond death? Get it? Feet beyond death? Feet. Oh, don't doze off at the back.
I must have. Oh, woe, woe, and thrice woe.
Oh, there's no business like woe business. Silly old bag. Anyway, oh, she always gets her predictions wrong. The only people who benefit are the bookies. Yes. Oh, but don't laugh. Oh, no. Oh, no, she has a lonely life, you see. Always knowing in advance that she's going to be wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, but, and she's repressed, you see. Yes. You know what I mean, don't you? Ever since she was a girl, she had this thing against men. But they kept pushing it away. Oh, don't laugh. Oh, it's wicked to mock the afflicted. Anyway, what a day. What a day. Fancy my master wanting to meet up with that suspender woman. Oh, I can see why, mind. Oh, she's a looker. Oh, gorgeous. In fact, I sometimes see her sunbathing naked in a garden when I go down to market. That's if I remember to take my apple crater course. High walls. But I can see why he's interested in her. Oh yes, the rumour is that she's pretty easy to get romantically involved with, if you know what I mean. Around here, she's known as Madeira, because she's a piece of cake. Anyway, let's have a look at this letter, shall we? Let's see what the silly old fool has said. Dear Suspender. Oh, well, I suppose that's the best way to start it. You can't exactly say dear gagging for it. Dear Suspender, you don't know me, but I know you. I was wondering if you were doing anything this weekend. If not, could you come over to my place and squeeze my... careful now, careful. Could you come over to my place and squeeze my presence into your busy schedule? Ludicrous Sextus. P.S. Bring an overnight back. Now, do you think that's a bit too strong? I mean, from what I've heard, she doesn't need much encouragement. You know the sorts, don't you? A couple of drinks and she's anybody's. A few more and she's everybody's. She's the original good time, had by all. Oh, you're back then.
The terminus is as far as I go. If the master hadn't wanted me to go to Rome, there would have been expenses to consider.
Oh, yes, always on the make. Anyway, I've got a job for you to do.
It'll have to wait. It's time for my break. Anyway, my break.
Oh, yes. Oh, you can have that later. I want you to deliver this letter first.
I'm not delivering anything.
You deliver this letter and like it?
Shall.
Shall.
And while we're about it, Virgil, you should know that the mistress is not too happy with the way things are going around here.
Oh, yes, and I wonder who's been telling her.
I intend to be head slave pretty soon.
Over my dead body.
If necessary, yes.
You don't frighten me, mate. I know your sort. I eat people like you for breakfast.
Roman berries.
No, prunes.
I shall ignore your last remark and go for my break, for which I am already late.
In that case, I shall deliver this letter to the beautiful suspender myself.
Suspender? The well-known infamaniac and beauty.
Over the very same, yes.
Tell me the letter was for her.
Well, what difference does it make? You don't want to deliver it?
But why would the master be writing to Suspender, the well-known infamaniac and beauty?
Oh, well, never you mind. But are you going to deliver this letter or not?
Yes!
And you're going to take it straight there?
Nothing will stop me.
And you won't read it on the way?
My eyes are sealed.
And you won't tell anyone about this?
My lips are sealed.
Oh, that'll be a first. All right, off you go then.
Ow!
You can open your eyes now, you idiot. Oh, and while you're going, take this. Grab yourself an eyeful on the way in. Oh, well, you've got to make the trip worthwhile for these footmen, haven't you? Now, what was I thinking? Oh, what's this? An Amazon delivery?
You must help me! I need assistance!
Oh, Clara, don't shout so loud, girl. We want everyone in the street to hear you. I'm here. Now, what's your problem?
I am a slave on the run.
Oh, liberated, eh?
Yes, I have escaped the slave galley in the dock.
Oh, yes, the law more.
Yes, but they are after me. You must help me.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute, hang on. Who are after you?
The evil Captain Treacherous and his men.
Oh, the evil Captain Treacherous. Oh, listen, dear. We don't want any escaped slaves around here. We're all busy trying to get out ourselves. Oh, you should see our escape committee. Yes, you've got to book well in advance. I've got an attempt coming up 2 years on Friday now. You men!
You won't help me!
No.
Help me escape and I will do anything you desire.
That's tempting.
Think of all the fun we could have together. Just you and little me.
No, you have to leave. No, you have to.
No.
Treacherous, come with me. We'll search this house first.
I will do anything!
Anything?
As long as it gives you pleasure.
Right, okay, get into this sack.
Kinky, eh?
Get it.
Oh, it stinks!
Well, what do you expect? It's a rubbish sack. Get in.
Oh, it's revolting!
What do we have here, Treacherous?
I don't think this is a slave.
Oh, it was your sword? It was his
It's a
sword?
sword, Captain!
I am Captain Treacherous, the ruthless slave trader. Perhaps you've heard of him. Oh, something or other, yes.
I'm known throughout the land as ruthless and evil, but underneath it all, I'm just
A great big pussycat.
no fast word, far worse than my reputation suggests. You see, there's one thing on this world I cannot stand.
Oh, yes, what's that?
Slaves.
Oh, well,
I utterly detest them.
well, aren't you in the wrong business then?
Well, as long as they're in my galley. Tell me, are you a slave?
Oh, yes, but I'm accredited, you know.
Well, you may have protection here, but if I catch you down the docks, I'll book you in for a Mediterranean cruise with no sun.
Dear.
Just those oars going in and out and up and down and in and out.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad.
Tell me, who is your master?
Well, I'm head slave to Ludicrous Sextus.
Ludicrous Sextus. Where have I heard that name before?
This bloke just told you, Captain.
Oh, Ludicrous Sextus, the senator.
Oh, yes, a very powerful senator. And I don't think he'd take too kindly to your intrusion on his property.
Oh, will he? Well, if this new bill goes through that's trying to clamp down on sex in our society,
Oh, well, I don't think he's trying to clamp it so much as stop the flow a little.
well, if a new bill goes through, a lot of us find our fun has stopped.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he could make a few exceptions for people like you.
They're all capable senators. You just be the sort to hide a slave girl in this house. Now, where is she?
Oh, no, she's not here.
You're lying.
No, no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Hey, for a sec.
Oh, don't. Oh, please, oh, please don't, please.
You miserable specimen.
Oh, yes, I'm a miserable pleader.
If you don't give the information I requested, I'm going to cut your throat, you scum.
Oh, dear, oh, it's scum to this. Oh, come on, it's scum to this. Oh, give me some encouragement. What did you expect, culture? But surely we can... Oh, surely we can talk about this.
Look, hang on a sec. That sack had just moved.
Oh, it didn't. Oh no, that's last month's rubbish.
Last month's rubbish.
Oh yes, the big men are on strike.
I'm sure it moved.
Oh yes, that would be the rats.
Rats!
Ooh, rats! Where?
Oh, there are lots of rats around here, present company included.
There's one thing I detest. Just as much as slaves, and that's rats.
Well, I expect you've got plenty of both on your galleys.
May I suggest, slave, that you spend more time cleaning up your backyard than you do making clever remarks? If I catch you down the docks,
I know. Send me on a Mediterranean cruise with no sun.
Come on, President. We won't find any slave girls here.
Perhaps she's hiding back on a slave ship, Captain.
All chained up, I suppose, you moron. Move!
Phew, that was close.
Can I come out now?
Oh yes. Old hatchet features is gone. Oh, nice to see all of you again.
You were very brave.
Oh, it was nothing.
You saved my life.
Oh, think nothing of it.
And in return, I will do anything for you.
Oh, I suppose I was pretty heroic. Oh no.
Do you not like me? What's wrong?
Oh no, it's the smell of all that rotting rubbish. You just have to go to the bathroom and bathe.
And you will join me?
Oh, try and stop me. By the way, what's your name? I'm Lurkio.
They call me Voluptua.
Oh, I bet they do.
Please don't be long, Lurkio.
Oh, call me Lurky.
All right, Lurky. I so want to express my gratitude.
Oh, just go and tickle your fancy on a few geezers.
There's only one geezer for me.
Oh, can you believe it? Well, this is a turn up for the books and no mistake. I mean, what am I to do? I mean, you could see the poor girl is filled with gratitude and wants me to feel it. And let's not quibble about this. I want to feel it. Right, well, if you just talk amongst yourselves for a bit, you know, sort of pass on the minutes, read the programmes.
Look, thank goodness you're here.
Nauseous, what a surprise. Nauseous. Ludicrous's offspring, and right now I wish he'd do just that and spring off somewhere else. How are you, young master?
Most unhappy, Lurkio. That's why I had to find you.
Oh, yes?
I've been down the docks,
Oh, you're the docks.
and as I walked along the quayside, I saw this most beautiful girl.
Oh, there are a lot of them down there, young master. You want to be careful. Your father wouldn't like it. I suppose she asked you for money.
She did not ask me for money, Lurkio. And even if she had, I would have gladly paid it, just to gaze into her eyes.
Oh, listen, if you're going to pay for it, at least get value for money. if all you want to do is gaze into these eyes, then gaze into cooks. Well, that's if you can prize them open.
I would have happily gazed at all her body, Lurkio, but her eyes were all I could see through the gown. She was a beautiful slave girl on a galley. I fell in love with her there and then.
Oh, taking a bit of a chance, were you? All you could see with these eyes. The rest of her body might have been a man's.
If you help me escape, I will do anything you desire.
Did she now? Well, fancy that. She certainly knows how to use her feminine charms, does that one?
Oh, I was patting her hands, Lurkio. She was so beautiful, I just had to save her.
Oh yes, so what did you do?
I jumped the water ship, and before the girls could stop me, I climbed to the top of the mast. You get a lovely view from up there.
Oh, I bet you've got a pretty good view from down below.
Anyway, my diversion worked. The beautiful slave girl took advantage of the guards chasing after me and leapt from the galley and into freedom.
Oh yes, and what did you do?
I climbed down the rigging and displayed my credentials.
Oh yes, you did.
And they let me go. But I cannot find the beautiful slave girl anywhere. You haven't seen her, have you, Lurkio?
Oh, me? Oh no, master, why would a girl like that come here?
I must find her. She is the light of my life. I have even written a love ode about her. Perhaps you care to read it?
Oh, well, perhaps another time.
I thought
She is warm and she is gorgeous, and keeps me on my wits. I long to hold her in my arms and squeeze her lovely toes. Oh, well, you must be the only one who can't. Why don't you take an interest in the simpler things in life, master? You know, sort of, why don't you forget about girls and start collecting butterflies again?
I am not the slightest bit interested in butterflies, Lurkio. I want to know about the fairy sex. You must tell me everything you know.
Oh, no, I don't think that's a good idea, young master.
Why not? I've got 2 minutes spare.
I'll do the jokes, if it's okay with you. Honestly, these young actors always trying to steal the scene. Never get a feed like or punch like that. And now, in due course, you will learn about these things, master, but now is not the time, especially not this weekend.
Oh, please, Lurkio, won't you tell me a few facts?
Oh no, master, your father wouldn't like it.
I would even ask my parents to free you. I'm sure they wouldn't mind you going.
Well,
Your freedom for my initiation?
oh no, it's those lions you see, master.
The lions?
Oh yes. Oh, they're a hungry lot this time of year, and I don't fancy being their dinner.
Oh, but Lurkio!
No, master, my mind is made up. You'll just have to wait until your wedding night.
My wedding night?
Yes, that's when these things have a habit of coming together.
Oh, when will my wedding night be,
Who
Lurkio?
cares, as long as it's not tonight? Oh, listen, I've just had a thought, young master.
Yes.
When your beloved escaped from the galley, did anyone come after her?
Yes, I did.
I know that. Did any of the guards chase after her?
Yes, but Captain Treacherous himself and some of his men.
All right. Well, has it not occurred to you then that your beloved might have been recaptured and is once more a slave upon the galley?
Good gracious, yes. I must return and rescue her again.
Oh yes, and make sure you put clean underwear on
Why?
for when you go frigging up the rigging. Oh, well that'll get him out of the way for a bit, won't it? Never mind, he's young. He's young, isn't he? And he'll learn, but I'm not going to be the one to teach him. Oh, not with those lions. Oh, that's all. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The prologue. Oh, sod the prologue. Volupture! I've just had an idea. What if I put on my best togs? I've got just the toga to wear.
Licky! Oh, Licky!
Yes?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just getting changed to something a bit more comfortable.
Are you coming to keep me company in this great big bath?
Oh, yes, I'll be there in a minute. Just go boil some more water.
Oh, you wait till I get you to the boil. Don't be long now.
Honestly, you think they'd have given her a few more lines so they'd have time to get changed? What's the trouble with this lot? They all want to get down the pub. Well, anyway, how do I look? What do you mean I haven't got the figure? I work out, you know. Down the gym, my legs are notorious. When I do the splits, they call it Lurkio's legendary leg opener. Oh. Oh, it's her. She's come. Suspender, the well-known nymphomaniac and beauty. Oh, I can't believe it. This sort of thing only happens in scrolls. Oh, good morning, Mistress Suspender. Please do come in.
You recognize me?
Oh, yes. I knew it was you as soon as I saw your ass. And your ass in the street.
Would you kindly inform your master, Ludicrous Sextus, that I have arrived?
Oh, yes, well, he's been detained, Mistress, but he's given me instructions to look after you.
I see.
Oh, I trust you got his note.
Indeed. I read it once and came over as soon as I could.
Oh, see what I mean? Key. I trust our junior footman, Cornelius, was courteous.
Slightly over-familiar, perhaps.
And has he not returned with you?
He's still at my house.
Oh, you haven't given him a job, have you?
He's fixing my garden wall. For some reason, he was on it when it collapsed.
I can. Try to get a better foothold. Get it! Foothold! Oh, please yourself.
Your master's letter was most interesting. Most forward. I like a man to be forward. If you've got it, get it out is what I'm saying.
What do they call a material? Piece of cake. This is more like a 10-course feast. Would you like something to eat, Mistress? My master keeps an excellent meat table.
Not for me, thank you. My appetite is more carnal than carvering.
Give it to me, the audience. Yes, one can eat any of time.
I like to eat after.
Oh, yes, much more civilized.
The first 3 or 4 love sessions. I find it so revitalizing.
Don't you need a bit of revitalizing after that lot?
Perhaps you could show me to the master's bedroom.
Oh, his bedroom, Mistress.
Well, that is why I'm here, isn't it? To make love all weekend long. Every damn sexy, gorgeous minute of it.
Oh, well, yes.
Or am I wasting my time?
No, don't go.
So, where is it? Or is he going to ravish me here in full view of all the servants?
rattle, we'd be so lucky to be here. This is the master bedroom, where the master masters things. I have to keep at it for an entire weekend.
Why don't you bring me a bottle of your finest wine to help lubricate things a little?
Ye gods, what a cracker. And the master's going to pull her. We'll be the talk of the town in the Roman Legion Club. That's if he's still alive. What a goer. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but is Lurkio's poor old master up to it? Well, not yet, but he soon will be. I've got some love potion, you see. I keep it under my bed for special occasions just like this. And as luck would have it, I've still got a full bottle. Anyway, first her wine. Ah, yes. Oh, yes, this is a good vintage. 11 AD. A bit like us, really. 11 actors desperate.
Oh, Lurky, come and help me find the soap. It keeps slipping about.
Oh dear, I've forgotten about her.
Where's my wine? I'm parched. Bring it to me now.
Oh, yes, that's the wine.
Ready when you are, Lurkio.
I'm getting impatient.
My hero, Lurkio, come and take me.
I need something down my throat. Give it to me now.
Give me one.
Eh? What? I don't remember that one.
Look, there you are. I want you to drop everything and give me 1 minute of your time.
Oh, master, what are you doing back here?
I've been aboard the slave galley and I can't find the girl anywhere. I've come back to seek your advice.
Oh, yes, well, my advice would be keep looking.
But where, Lurkio?
Oh, who cares? She must be out there somewhere. Just keep looking for her.
My heart is distraught.
Oh, mine's not too tip-top. Look, a thought has occurred here, master.
Yes.
Have you thought of looking down in the marketplace?
The market.
Oh, yes, down the fruit and veg. She might be hiding amongst the melons.
That is true, yes. I shall go and search there.
Right, good, yes.
I'm going to bring me that wine. I like to have a few before I have a few.
Who was that?
Who's who, master?
Who was that decadently clad woman in my father's bedroom? That's who?
Oh, her.
Yes, her. Explain to me, Lurkio. Who was that?
Oh, well, the thing is, you see...
Is she a friend of yours, Lurkio?
Well, no, master. You see, but I invited her along so that she could, meet you.
Me?
Oh, yes.
But why would I want to see her, Lurkio?
Oh, yes, well, the thing is, you see, I thought you and her, that she could teach you about love making. Yes, it helps if there are two of you.
This is fantastic. And she and I, you know, thingy.
I've heard it call some things, but never thingy.
Two of us will join together.
Well, yes, that's the general idea, master.
Oh, I shall write one of my love odes.
Perhaps you might not want
My nipple is all a tingle.
Well, that's the spirit, yes. Well, look, just get in there and be quick. Tell her who you are, but don't tell your father. I don't want to get into any trouble.
I must go prepared.
Yes. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?
I must present myself looking as clean and tidy as possible.
Oh, but she's waiting for you in there, young master.
But this is an important day, Lurkio, one I will remember all my life.
I don't think I'm going to forget it in a hurry.
I must have a wash and brush.
Oh, yes. Oh, but master, she's not all that fussy.
But it's a matter of principle.
Oh, and anyway, you can't go in there, master. There's no water.
No water in the bathroom.
Oh, yes. The plumbing's up the creek, and we can't get it fixed. The plumbers are all on strike.
Oh, on strike.
Oh yes, some cash flow problem. They can't get theirs to flow, so they're messing up the rest of us.
I'll forget. Stop the wash and brush.
Yes, you look fine, young master.
Yoo-hoo! Are you getting in this bath with me, or do you want me to wash myself?
Who was that?
Who was who, young master?
That voice.
Oh, a voice? Hello? Hello?
It was coming from the bathroom.
What was it? Oh, well, the plumbers must have called off their strike, changed their tactics.
And change their sex. That was a girl here.
Oh, they're not choosy as long as you can unlock a sink you're in.
That was the slave girl that I freed. You don't forget to hear that.
I thought all you saw were her eyes.
Yes, they're the most beautiful eyes I've ever set eyes on.
Oh, aye.
But what I want to know, Lurkio, is what is she doing in there?
Oh, yes. Well, yes, that's a good question, young master. A very good question.
Well, how about a very good answer?
Oh, yes. Yes, well, you see, what happened is I thought that I thought I'd give you a choice.
A choice?
Oh, yes. Between her and her.
In that case, I do, sir.
Oh, yes, I thought you might.
Oh, heavens praise, I can't thank you enough, Lurkio, for going to all this trouble.
Oh, think nothing of it, master. If nothing on this weekend, or at least that was my intention.
Here goes. I've been looking forward to this.
All right, yes, I know how you feel.
But what if I shouldn't, what's it?
Only rise to the occasion.
Precisely.
Oh, well, I wouldn't worry about it, young master. These things have a habit of sorting themselves out.
Right. Well, here goes.
Yes. Oh, and don't tell your father, or I'll be BCM.
BCN?
Big cat meat. Oh, well. What could I do? I mean, at least he'll enjoy himself, won't he? Once he gets the hang of things. Right. Well, what was...
Are you going to bring me that wine? I'm as thirsty as a desert camel that's forgotten to pack its humps.
Oh, yes. The laughing hyena.
Okay. I'm back. Is the coast clear?
I think so, master.
What? It's nauseous, isn't it? So what's happened? You're meant to be looking after him, keeping him away from certain ladies. You guys been doing that, haven't you, Lurkio?
Well, sort of. Well,
But I don't want him hanging around with loose women.
Oh, no, master.
So what is he up to?
Oh, what's he up to? Well, it could be anyone's guess.
Probably somewhere just fooling around.
Oh, yes, fooling around.
Anyway, we haven't got time to be discussing him. Did the beautiful suspender get my message?
Oh, yes. Oh. Yes, master.
Gods be praised!
Oh, and in fact, she's waiting for you now in your bedroom.
Really?
Yes.
Come on, Ludicrous, where are you? I'm ready and waiting between your sheets.
Excellent. Remind me to give you a pay rise, Lurkio.
Oh, you don't pay me anything, Stan.
In that case, I'll double it. Good deeds like this must not go unrewarded.
Oh, just call it devotion beyond the call of duty. I sow the oats and he gets them.
What a wonderful looking woman.
Oh, yes, just don't make her laugh.
Now, I must go and have a quick wash and brush.
Oh, yes. What? But why keep the lady waiting, master?
No, I insist on a quick wash and brush.
Oh, no, really, surely not, master.
No. Ludicrous, you sexy thing. Willing and definitely able.
Oh, a wash and brush up.
A wash and brush.
I'm all yours. All yours.
To hell with the wash and brush up.
Oh, and what's wrong without you? Sexy, smack you.
Oh, well, starter's orders, he's off. Now then, okay, so where was I?
Lucky-o.
Oh, here we go. The excitement of the first time, the thrill of it all, the compulsion to turn to talk about it to anyone who listened. What do you mean you can't remember? How did it go, young master? Satisfactory, I presume?
No, Lucky-o. It was total letdown.
Oh dear. But, well, if you first accept, you don't succeed.
I couldn't get started. I mean, I love the girl and she appears to like me.
Oh, well, that's a good foundation.
But I couldn't. I couldn't.
Couldn't what, young master? Spit it out. Oh, yes. I'll go and get the love potion.
Oh, would you?
Or you just get back in there and keep her talking.
What shall we talk about?
Oh, talk about anything you like, as long as it's not sex.
I shall recite one of my odes.
Oh, and why don't you tell about your butterfly collection?
Do you think she'll be interested?
No, but it's better than listening to your love odes. Yes, yes. I trust everything is okay, Master?
No, it is not. She's a complete nympholecule.
Tell me about it. Oh, lucky you.
She's like a wild chicken.
Oh, what a cracker. Oh, but you must take charge of her, Master. You must be Caesar.
Caesar? Forget Caesar. I'll have a seizure.
Oh, dear.
I'll just collapse in a heap on the floor.
Oh, yes, but what a way to go.
I don't mind a bit of passion. I'm not a prude, far from it.
Oh, no, but there should be speed limits.
Exactly. I just wonder where she gets all her sprenergy from.
Sprenergy.
Anyway, let's see.
Oh, yes, okay. Yes.
Slow down her libido.
Oh, all right. Well, I've got just the thing, young master. I've got a sleeping potion.
Oh, I don't want her completely knocked out.
Just slow down a bit. Oh, yes.
Come back here, you great tower of madness.
Quick, Lecchio, be quick!
Right. So, it's love potion for him and sleeping potion for him. Right. Out it goes.
Lucky-o, where's that potion? She appears not to be interested in my butterfly collection.
Who cares about a load of old moths?
Hurry, Lucky-o, I'm desperate.
Goodness sake, woman, must we do everything at such a pace?
I shall devour you. Pace. By pace.
Slightly slower.
And miss out on all the fun.
Never.
Oh, why, just this any help for two movements, master?
Lecchio, she's too much for me. She's all yours. Go get her.
Right, okay.
Oh,
Oh, do you know, we call her Madeira, master, because, you know, she's a piece of cake.
never mind that. Have you got the potion?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right, yes. So, this was the sleeping potion, and this was the love potion.
Oh, come on, get on with it, man.
Each other big love.
Get her to swallow it, you fool.
Oh, right. Oh, but how, master? How?
Oh, down her mouth, you fool.
Oh, but her mouth is full of you, master. He can't believe his luck. All he's ever done in Agatha Christie's, you don't get this from his mouth. All right, dear, come on, open wide. You're good at that, aren't you? Yes.
My wine.
Phew, I gave her the right bottle. You thought I wasn't going to, did you? You thought I was going to cock it up the old picture bottles. Oh, you little fake.
Ludicrous! What I'm doing vision's not silly. Wasn't it a shame, though, that we didn't see the master's Willie? Oh, my, the bright sky. Oh,
was reviving her.
Reviving her?
Oh yes, she fainted, you see.
Fainted?
Yes.
Yes, she fainted, completely fainted, toppled over.
Oh yes, and there's a lot to topple.
Oh, I see.
Oh, she hadn't eaten anything, you see.
Nothing, not a bite.
But who is this woman, Ludicrous?
Well, there is a very simple explanation, my dear.
What is it then?
Firstly, this woman is not interested in me.
Oh, but look at her state, she's not interested in anything, I don't think.
And what's she doing, lying half naked in my courtyard, toppling over from the lack of food?
Well, she's not interested in me. Oh, she's interested in, look here.
What?
Oh, drop me in it, why don't you? That your husband had nothing to do with this woman coming into the house. She was all my doing, and very little undoing.
Well, you've let me down again, Lurkio. I see I shall have to reconsider your position in this house.
Oh, but mistress...
I'll speak to you later. Oh, and to think I accused my poor husband of cheating on me.
Oh, he'd never do that, mistress.
Well, not with me as his wife, he wouldn't. You know, why go out for pizza when you've got a hog's head at home? Oh, if you put that slate down.
Forget slating. I'm going to write a best-selling scroll.
Thank you, Lurkio. I will not forget this.
Oh, neither will I.
I only got away with that by the
lying.
Skin of my teeth. Now help me hide hide this woman suspended before my wife finds out and she tells us the truth.
Oh yes, if she finds out the whole thing, you would be in big trouble. Yes. Oh, I suppose I'd better carry her back to her villa then.
No, that's too risky. No, it's too risky. We need her out of the picture for a while.
Oh, you'll be kill her.
No. What about that slave galley ship in the docks?
Oh, the one owned by Captain Treacherous.
That's the one. You go down there and tell him that one of his escaped slaves is here. Persuade him to come. By that time, apparently all this business will be over and I've only would have forgotten everything. Now, quick, help me hide her.
Right, all right. Oh, yes. Oh, but where, Master?
The bathroom.
Oh, good idea. We'll never get it through the door, Master.
What about the well?
Well?
It's very deep.
Oh, I need a pussy in the well. But this is ridiculous. We'll never get it out of there.
Well, where then?
What about the cupboard, Master?
Good idea.
Lurkio, where is that blasted love potion?
Who are you talking to?
Oh, my slave. He's promised me something.
I know the feeling.
Perhaps if I was to talk to you more about my butterfly collection.
I'd rather be doing something else, Nauseous.
Well, so would I.
I'll keep an eye on her, Leo. You get down to the docks.
Oh, now what? If I go down to the docks and that Captain Treacherous sees me, he'll throw me in chains and put me on a Mediterranean cruise with those sun. Oh, what I need is a miracle. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're back then?
Yes, we've got a little, how that?
From what I hear, it was the wall that needed holding up. Hey, oh, never mind. The Master's got a job for you.
The Master? How did it go?
Oh, never mind. He's got an errand he wants you to run. He asked for you personally.
You can rely on me.
He wants you to go down to the docks and find Captain Treacherous.
Captain Treacherous? The Captain Treacherous?
Yes, I thought that would shake you up.
Well, what will I do when I find him?
You're to tell him that an escaped slave girl from his galley is hiding in the house.
And is there an escaped slave girl hiding in the house?
Listen, mate, every girl in Pompeii is hiding in there at the moment. Now, you just get down to the docks and do your job. Leave the lusting to me. It's written into my contract. I call it my shopping lust. Get it, shopping lust!
Right.
All right. Well, that's him gone. Now, what was I up to?
But Nauseous, why is it so small? I can hardly see it. It's tiny.
That particular butterfly has an incredibly small wingspan.
I prefer it to your blooming butterfly.
That's right, the love potion. There goes Vesuvius again.
Oh, nine, and thrice nine.
Oh, look, I really haven't got time for this, not now.
I must warn you of dark happenings.
Yeah, look, now you have to go.
You are going on a journey to somewhere that is cold and damp
Oh,
and
yes.
black as night.
You have to go.
No,
Yes,
whoa,
yes.
that's right, whoa.
It's cold and damp in there. Sit your back. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, that's right, the young master.
Lurkio, can we have those words now, please?
Oh, could we perhaps have some words later, mistress?
No, he could not. What on earth's got into you today? I don't employ you to bring strange women into my home to ogle.
Oh, uncle? Chance would be a fine thing.
Anyway, I want you to saw off the ends of these bottles and make me some goggles for swimming.
Goggles for swimming, mistress?
Yes. Well, you're always saying how good you are with your hands.
Yes, yes. That was a natural gift.
I'm getting rather fed up with your cheek work, you know. I don't employ you to bring strange, weird women into my home. Find one already here. Well, what I mean is, have you considered cook?
Cook?
Yes, well, they say she's got lovely eyes.
Oh, yes, when she can focus.
Yes, and lovely hair.
Oh, those rat tails?
Oh, and lovely hands.
Oh, yes, if only we could get her to let go of the bottle, what a peach she'd be.
Well, take it or leave it,
Oh,
my dear.
I leave it if it's okay, mistress.
Yes, well, you know, I don't think me unreasonable at all. Naturally, we all have our needs. Oh, I know that I do.
I have heard this. Around here, she's known as Eclipse, because everybody's seen it at one time or another. I'm saying, master, mistress.
Well, you saw me off in the goggle.
Oh, yes, yes, mistress. Oh, look! Oh, I can make a living out of it.
Only yesterday, something wonderful happened in the public bath.
Oh, yes, mistress.
Yes, well, I was just minding my own business when through the steam I heard this voice. I couldn't place it at first, but then I remembered who it was.
And who was it, mistress?
Well, it was the man who taught me how to swim when I was erotic as
Oh, indeed.
Yes. I immediately jumped in the water, and then all the steam had just brushed past me.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and when it had cleared, it gone.
Oh, no.
Oh, but I knew it was him. I mean, you don't forget a breaststroke like that in a hurricane.
But she doesn't.
Oh, I just hope I come to him again. He was a wonderful man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now I've got my goggles. Oh, I'll be ready for him. Show him a few of my latest techniques.
Quick, hide me!
What's happened?
I went into that Captain Treacherous down at the docks.
Yes.
And I told him that an escaped slave girl was hiding here.
Yes, I told him to come and take her away.
And he took one look at me and he wanted to chain my feet up.
Oh, yes.
He wanted to send me on a Mediterranean cruise with no sun.
Oh, well. Oh, this perhaps you did enjoy it, you know, you and your feet.
But there's worse. He wants to have the master arrested for hiding her in the first place. Why would the master do such a thing?
The master didn't, I did.
What? You hid the slave girl?
Yes,
why?
Treacherous came by here earlier. And you see, well, and she promised me that... Oh, was that the other slave girl? Oh, no. Oh, no, there's only one. Oh, look, it's a long story.
Then, as soon as the captain realises that the master didn't hang the slave girl, we're both in for it.
Not if we think quickly.
What do you mean?
Well, Treacherous is on his way here now, looking for you and I, yes?
Yes, he's seen both our faces. I don't want to be chained to an oar.
Oh, look, we did that gagging out one. The time is left there. Look, I just had an idea. Come with me.
was going to talk to you about hobbies and things.
Hobbies and things?
Yes, your butterfly collection. I've always liked it.
I wish others were as keen.
Well, I'm sure Lurkio will get you interested in something.
Yes. Weren't you supposed to be in Rome with your...
Me?
Yes.
Oh, right. I've got the dates mixed up. The bill in the Senate is next week.
Okay.
Well, I'll just be off
No,
today.
yes.
Were you doing anything in particular here today?
Me? No, nothing. Nothing in particular.
Seems like a favourite pastime around here today. Anyway, I was going to have a quick wash and brush.
No, I was just going to bathe.
You were about to bathe.
Yes, I want to take off all my clothes and jump in. If you see Lurkio, send him in, won't you? He's supposed to slip me a little something.
Ludicrous, where are you? Oh, it's as dark as Hades in here. Help, help.
She's coming round. She needs more of this sleeping potion.
This is the house, Cretinus. The one where the slave said the slave girl was hiding.
There's no one around.
We need to find that ludicrous sexist. I knew he was up to no good. These senators all the same, say one thing and pull another.
Right. No, I can't see anyone.
Of course he's not here, you still he's hiding. He knows the penalty for hiding a slave girl. What we have to do is flush him out.
He could be anywhere. Anywhere.
It's good to see, Cretinus. When the gods were handing out brains, they didn't overlook you. Of course he could be anywhere. The thing is, where? Let's try him here. Oh!
We do like a man with a lengthy scabbard.
Tucked inside it.
Who are you?
I am a corneus. Cornea, pornea. A CP for short. And this is my sister, Amelia.
Oh yes, ammonia.
Wife of Ludicrous Sextus, who isn't here at the moment.
That's a shame, because I wish to see him. Still, I was pleased to meet you, lady.
And so am I. My name is Cretin.
Shut up, Cretinus. I am Captain Treacherous. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh no, I don't think so. No, are you one of the Florence treacherouses? They say they're an arty lot. No, well, probably not.
No.
Oh, perhaps one of the Rome treacherouses. They do say a Roman treacherous is highly intelligent. Yes.
No, I'm from Naples.
Oh, I don't know what they say about the Naples treacherouses.
I do. The Naples treacherouses are very lecherous.
Oh, yes, well, I've never been there.
Oh, yes, you have, Amelia. We went there on our holidays last year.
Did we, CP?
The dashing engineer with the large aqueducts.
You see, we're here, ladies, looking for your husband. Apparently, he's been hiding a slave girl in a house.
Surely not.
Oh, impossible.
Nudie hiding.
Oh, hiding booty.
Yes, we were tipped off by a runter slave.
Oh, really? How interesting. A run to a slave.
Those with enormous feet.
Oh, yes.
I should deck him.
End up in the cabin.
So, have any of you ladies seen the Senate?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, not speak.
Not a peep.
What a peep speaking.
I need to speak to him on a serious matter, hiding slaves. Is it?
Oh, there's nobody in there.
Nobody at all.
No, waste of your time.
Waste of space.
Oh, total waste of space.
Are you sure?
fancy how stupid I am.
Imbecile. Perhaps you'd like to accompany me on my next voyage. We could go to sea together and you could adorn my cabin.
Oh no, thanks. I'm prone to seasickness. The moment I leave port, I start throwing up. It's true.
No, I can have buckets placed around the cabin.
Oh, I see. All right, yes. Well, no. Oh.
And who is this?
Yes, this is my slave, Lurkio.
Is he a registered slave owner?
Oh yes. The captain was just telling us that the penalties for hiding a slave are severe, very severe.
And that the master will be in a lot of trouble when he catches up with them. Wasn't that your gist, Captain Treacherous? Curious, master.
Yes, I shall have great pleasure in handing him in personally.
Oh yes, so your master had better look out if he knows what's good for him.
Oh, yes, mistress.
Who do we have here?
Oh, well, this is.
This must be the slave girl you were looking for.
She doesn't say much, does she?
Oh, she's very tired.
Very tired.
Are you sure she's one of my slaves? She'll not be much use to me in that sort of state.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be much more use for you when she's chained up in your galley.
Will you mind your own business, slave, and shut up?
Oh yes, Lurkio. Go and sweep the courtyard.
What she needs is picking up.
Oh, she's pretty good at that, believe you me.
What's this?
Oh
Some
no.
refreshment.
Oh, that won't refresh her. Not a chance.
Will you mind your own business, slave, and shut up?
Oh, no, Lurkio might have been out of place to see it, but I do believe he has a point. I don't think you should give the slave girl that bottle.
Why ever not?
Well, you don't know what's inside it.
Smells all right.
Yes, but does it taste all right?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Slave, take a sip of this.
No!
What did you say, you insult slave? Bridget!
You listen to me, Captain, whatever your name is. I will not be taken.
Lurkio! Shut up!
Yes, shut up, Lurkio!
You should do as you told me, instant slave. If I told Cletus to drink it, he'd drink it straight away.
Of course I would.
What do you think, you imbecile? What on earth has got into you, Cletus?
I feel very strange. Whammers, bammers, thank you, mammers. Let's get at it. Let's get at it.
Well, not with me, you don't push off.
Dinner my caveat and give me a smack of the lips.
Mistress, wait for me.
I thought promoting Cletus was a mistake. Are you sure you're one of my servants? I don't recognize you. Wake up. Wake up. Well, you're not going to be much use to me on my galley. What I need is someone who can row my rollocks.
I'm here. I recognize that voice. It is the one I have been waiting for. Oh, Captain Treacherous. Captain Treacherous.
Who calls my name?
It is I, your water baby. Oh, long have I waited for this moment to be reunited with you, my darling Captain Treacherous.
That voice. It sounds familiar. familiar. What is your name?
Oh, surely you haven't forgotten me. It is I, Ammonia. We brushed past each other earlier. Oh, don't say it didn't mean anything to you.
But I thought you weren't interested.
Oh, I was just playing for time. I had to make sure you felt the same.
Do you mean to say you'll come to see with me after all?
The sea, the lake, the baths, whatever takes your fancy.
I thought you didn't like baths.
Oh, they're all right, except when they're too steamy. I hate it when there are too many bodies going up and down and up and down. I much prefer it when there's only two of us going up and down. In perfect synchronization, of course.
Oh, of course. Well, what else did you have in mind, my dear Amelia?
Well, I thought perhaps you could show me some of your strokes.
Oh, my strokes.
And if you're very good, I'll let you mug about with my goggles.
Indeed.
Now just wait there and I'll go get ready. And me and my goggles will come and join you.
This must be my lucky day. Who goes there? Ah, so
You leave me alone! Yes?
will you kiss me?
Thank you very much. Will you keep him away from me?
It's your lure, my dear.
My what?
It's attracting men outside.
Yes, well, sort of.
I'm totally under your spell. I love it when you call me Captain Tracy University.
Captain Trashy, when she...
Yes, without my hope you heard down below.
Oh,
Yes, just the two of us.
have you gone mad? I want nothing to do with you or your ship.
Oh, but I thought you wanted to see my stroke.
What?
I never was very good at it.
Oh, get him away! Keep him away from me!
Keep away from him. Her. She's mine, not yours. Do you understand? Yes. Two's coming, three's a crowd.
Oh, Mr. Bossy would say,
What?
another man charge.
Are you going to tell you this?
Well, we can have an orgy. Just the three of us.
No, I said two's company, three's a crowd.
Or two's company, but three's allowed. Oh, come on, get your kit off.
Get away from me, you play little one. I'm not having an orgy with you.
About bloody time! Now, wasn't it when I was so rudely interrupted?
Excuse me, madam. Have you seen... Oh, brilliant disguise, audience. And we will never find out.
Get away from me, Cletus, or I'll thrash you to the ends of your pathetic life.
Don't talk to me.
Where are you going?
Thank you. Where's that plastic cushion?
Oh, it's all gone, Master. But if I can help in any other way, I'm all yours.
Moses, I wish you'd made your mind up. Are you coming or going? Ooh.
Are you ready, Captain Treachery? What the hell is going on here?
Oh dear, it's the tradition original moment.
Ludicrous, nauseous, erotica, corneous.
You've met them?
What's going on here, Mercury? Why are you and Corneous wearing my clothes?
Oh yes, you see, this is we're drying them, yes. We thought they'd dry quicker if we walked about in them. Your son Nauseous was teaching his new friend Volupture here all about butterflies.
Butterflies?
I have written a note.
Oh yes, I thought you might have. Let's take a look. My love flies like a butterfly upon a sea of ripples. Wait for it. Her every wish is my command, as long as I see her toes.
You are right there.
I done.
Oh, such a sweet boy. Off you go, Lucius. I'm sure you can find a way of entertaining your new friends.
I'll try.
Now, what about you, Erotica?
Oh yes, your daughter, mistress, was helping Corneous with his feet. Oh yes, they trouble him greatly and need constant massage.
His feet?
Oh yes, his great big feet.
Oh, yes, I see.
Oh yes, it's sad that those feet of his will prevent any promotion around here, mistress.
Yes, you are right. Oh, but he can always help cook in the kitchen. Meanwhile, go into the house and soak your feet, Gorgeous. And Erotica, make sure he takes off my dress, will you?
Oh, no, don't you worry, Mummy. I'll soon have it off.
And what about you, Lucas? What are you doing with that awful woman again? Who are you calling awful?
Well, Lucio here.
I thought I told you I didn't want her here. I am here, you know.
Yes, well, mistress, she was just leaving when she fainted.
Fainted?
Yes, she just fainted. Clear off, I beg.
Oh, fainted again? I mean, this woman can't seem to go 2 minutes without collapsing everywhere.
Oh yes, and once again, the master, out of the goodness of his heart, insisted on reviving her.
Yes, I was trying to stimulate her back to life.
Stimulate me? Oh, believe me, I don't need any stimulation. All I remember is being invited here.
Maybe this will jog your memory.
What kind of a girl do you think I am?
Well, we all know what kind of girl you are, dear. We're just haggling over the price.
In my opinion, what this woman needs is something hot inside her. Lucius, take her into the kitchen and shove something in the oven.
Yes, my dear, if you insist.
Oh, yes, right. And I'm very pleased to see things running smoothly
Yes,
for
mistress.
once, Lucio. Oh, just as well as I've got far too much on my mind at the moment. I'm just off down the public baths. I'm hoping to bump into an old acquaintance. He won't get away from me this time. Once he's clapped eyes on my goggles, well.
Yes, mistress.
Ooh, look out! Oh, here I come.
Oh, phew, that was close, did you think? But as usual, yours truly sorts it all out. Well, actually, I think I was a bit lucky, don't you? The mistress nearly found out about everyone's shenanigans, but fortunately didn't. So, we all get to lust for another day. Well, at least I've got to. I just get to keep my job. But still, I'm not complaining. As long as I didn't end up on a Mediterranean cruise with no fun with that awful Captain Treacherous.
Will you leave me alone, you revolting man?
Talking of which.
Ammonia.
Ammonia, you must help me.
Oh, are you having a hard time?
It's that buffoon Cretinus. He's gone berserk. He's turned into a sex maniac.
Oh, shocking!
You're telling me.
I could hide you.
Hide me?
Yes.
Yes.
I could hide you in a little hiding hole I know.
In a little hiding hole in there.
Yes, is there an echo in here? Yes, somewhere warm and dark, where you'll be safe until I can join you later.
But where, Ammonia? Where?
Oh, in the stable.
In the stable.
Yes, you can bed down on the straw, and I can join you later.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, it's plenty of time for that.
Thank you, my father.
And how about a little nip of this to make sure that my visit isn't a disappointment?
Well, I don't really need any.
Well, just in case.
No, with my reputation, trust me.
Every little bit helps. Treacherously lecherous. Just going warm the straw.
Oh, don't worry. I haven't given you the love potion. I'm not that daft. I've given you the sleeping draft. That's part 1 of my plan in place. Now for part 2.
Where is he?
Oh, where is who?
Captain Treacherous. He's playing hard to get.
Oh, is he?
Yes, but he knows I'll catch up with him. And then the orgy can commence.
Oh, right.
Well, you're invited, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Got nothing on.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? Anyway, where is he?
Oh, he's hiding.
Hiding?
Yes.
Oh, I shan't forget this.
I expect you won't. Let the party begin. Oh, well, that's everything neatly tied up and put to bed, as it were. That idiot Cretinus will be giving all his attention to that dreadful Captain Treacherous, who by now is probably fast asleep. It'll go down in the record books as the world's first orgy for one. Anyway, it only remains now for me to say goodbye and to thank you all for dropping in. Oh, not yet, early. Oh, you see, the director wanted a big ending. I said, surely I could just end on a high note, throw a few funnies in. But oh no, that wasn't good enough for him. He's a stickler for the old theatrics, you see. He said it's Pompeii, so we have to have the volcano going off. The whole thing. Vesuvius, an eruption, lava and stuff, Oh, not yet! Not yet! Oh, honestly, these stagehands, they're keen, far too keen, especially that one, Randy Andy up there. Oh, he's been trying it out all afternoon. Oh, a sort of rehearsal, the boy can't keep his hands off the knobs.
This is the big one!
Oh dear!
What on earth, Lucius?
Oh well, it looks like things wrong the other two as well. Well, at least you get old after this.
Erotica!
Oh, Claudius, better get those boots on and start walking.
Ludicrous!
Oh, I suppose she fainted again. Oh, look, this is your mess. You sort it out. I'm off. And I will leave you with the final words of Cleopatra to Mark Antony. If you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. Pompeii, salute.
love.